Hello! Welcome to stream. Today, we're gonna do Victory of Goddess. Nike. I didn't do my tasks yesterday. I wanted to stream the stuff yesterday, but I was completely utterly out of it. I think temperature has won that day. I just gave up. Let me... put this onto the secondary monitor so it may be recorded for you all to see. Ooh. I apologize. Now, let me put the game on. Sound, camera, action. And we're back with Goddess of Victory. Once per day, pull. Now, do we get a Mahara? Do we get, Mommy? No. Do we get slight talk impaired person? No. Also, in case you've missed the live concert, there were some cool VTubers there, like Yoshi, singing, I think, okay, Yoshi sang Crown's theme from the Kingdom thing. That was pretty dope. Cool, we got, what was your name? Admin. I just forgot her name temporarily. Yeah, cool. Got an admin real quick. Let me just plonk her down immediately. Where is admin? Admin is probably somewhere down here because I don't use them. Epitaph, no. Is admin above here? Yeah, she's above Crow. Good thing.
I feel safe.
Crow, stupid piece of shit. We have little to no time to do all the dailies. I do need to say, it's getting extremely expensive to level up. And as always, core dust is a limiting factor.
Commencing operation. Leave the support to me.
Let me do this so I can see observe OBS better. But overall, Dino is playing Far Cry today, if you're interested in watching Far Cry gameplay. I think you're playing Far Cry 6. City being online 2 hours ago. Wow, they got a shiny frame. Nihilister. Nihilister frame. And all the Red Hood stuff. As a fellow Red Hood enjoyer, understandable. Plus dog. Because I am Floof. Is der Floof. If I had more people watching that are like also into Nika, I would probably make my own union, but that are actively playing, but no. I don't think it's sensible to make my own union.
It's okay.
Challenge.
I'm not scared anymore.
Look at all the little bubbles.
I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Got the rappy. We shall never fall.
Must succeed. For everyone's sake. I must succeed. For everyone's sake. It's okay. I'm not scared anymore. I know
And
I'll
statue.
never see them again, but I still miss them.
And we'll continue the story.
Sorry.
We must defeat gluttony. Now this is... Now time-wise this story plays after the current last chapter. Because, spoiler for the next 5 seconds, we woke gluttony. Sensed it immediately.
I've been discovered. Gluttony knows I've been hiding the AA pillar from it. The bubble barrier is thinner than before. Probably because I condensed some of the bubbles around the AA pillar. That must have made it easier to detect.
Touch the seawater. Oh no. Drop us over to repair. Oh no. So the liquid seeps through the gaps. Can't be repaired in time.
You really want to eat this, don't you?
Tightly embraces encased AA pillar.
Well, you can't have it. I don't care how much you glare at me. I'm not handing it over. I won't let you have it. My bubbles will dissolve the energy, and it will disappear.
Close the entire body, fingertips to toes. At the same time, a bubble sensation from within
Reaching
her.
my limit, and I'm starting to feel the side effects from the bubbles.
Oh no!
For long, my entire body will be turned into liquid metal. Ew.
Gradually fades. Little mermaid wonders. She closes her eyes. How many more times would you be able to open them?
No, not yet. I can't stop now. Not until all this energy is depleted.
Desperately bracing. Ah! The mermaid closes her eyes again. No! Worry. Close behind. Rapture after rapture. Time and time again. Them down. Okay. And press forward. Skirmish with raptures attire to previous encounters with them. In the past, she had only caught glimpses of raptures while fleeing with supporting squad. But this is something else together, and altogether more terrifying. Feels as if the raptures could end her life any moment with a single attack. Her wounds accumulate and wear her down. So many times she wants to collapse, to run away. She wants nothing more than to dig a hole in the ground and hide. But each time Mori thinks of this, she clenches her teeth and thinks about the two others she dragged into this. Thinks about Yumi's eyes filled with tears. Miharu's effort to grant her her wish. Of Siren who sacrificed herself in order to save everyone. Was her own trapped outside of gluttony, facing her imminent doom. She thinks about every word Siren had said, affectionate gesture she had shown her. She recalls all this, Mori rejects her fear. She forces herself up again, with her feet to move forward. Tightens her grip on her gun, even though she wants to shovel and dig. She runs without concentrating
I'm
until
not
finding.
seeing a trail anymore. Gluttony must be close.
I swear, Little Mermaid is waiting.
We finally found her.
He's by the ocean? Again? Yeah, we could get help with the Aegis Squad. Get the Aegis Squad online! We're gonna hit the cannons!
To be over quickly so I can go play with Mihara.
Fuck that stupid gluttony! Artillery fire!
Target down.
Oh yeah, right, it doesn't really work, because it's just gonna open its mouth, it's gonna be like, energy!
It would have been nice to play around with them for a
There was
bit longer.
no voice acting in this one, this was all reading. How dare they? I don't like reading.
I will eliminate them all. I can go further.
Baba boy.
One more victory
Hey for Volt and me.
There's a beach here. Yes, this should work nicely.
Is Gluttony here?
Yeah, it should be underground, within a 10-kilometer radius.
10 kilometers? How are we supposed to find it?
How do you think? We need to lure it out.
But how?
By using the beach, for starters. Setting up here will allow us to minimize the amount of raptures that could swarm us.
Then what?
Since Gluttony reacts to strong energy sources, I'd say it stands to reason that's what we have to use to lure it, don't you?
Do we have something that's capable of producing that much energy?
We do. Both of you, listen to me carefully. I'll lure out Gluttony. Uni, once I get it to stop, you need to make sure it doesn't close its mouth. You need to hold it open for as long as you can, however you can, until Mori and Siren are out of there. There's a chance they might not be able to escape through Gluttony's breathing hole. While Uni's doing that, Mori, you need to take the E2 crystals and hop inside its mouth.
Okay.
That's
The
horrifying.
main reason Siren refuses to come out is that she intends on sacrificing herself in order to eliminate the energy inside the AA pillar. In other words, if we can't convince Siren to leave of her own accord, we can't save her. That's why your role is the most crucial, Mori. Not only do you have to go back inside Gluttony and plant the E2 crystals onto its core, you also have to meet up with Siren and convince her to come out. You can do it. No, you need to do it.
This is a suicide mission, girl.
To lose our own.
You're right. I have to do it. I have to save her no matter what. That's why I asked for your help. You both are risking your lives for my sake. I won't fail you.
You've become a real trustworthy ally, Mori.
Don't make fun of me when I'm being serious.
All right. Anyway, shall we get started? Yes, Uni?
Fix your head, Mihara. Can't explain why. Things are telling her to stop Mihara.
Uni.
They're desperately pleading for Mihara not to go through with this.
It's okay. I would never leave you behind. We promised each other that we would truly see each other, that we would feel each other's pain, and that we would atone for our sins together. I haven't forgotten that promise, and I intend to keep it. Trust me and wait. Failure is not an option.
Failure is not permitted.
Thank you, Uni. I'll be back. Code release. Activate all cores to their limit. Initiate fusion.
Recognition complete.
Doesn't have a cool catchphrase like Rappy.
Embody to their limit.
Wolf has to die at the bottom of the well.
Reaction error. Fusion unsuccess. Unlock code. Deep. Activate all cores embody to their limit.
I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Okay. Ultra deep? What do you know about?
Mihara!
What did you just say? Put what where?
Mana, you did receive what I sent, didn't you?
I believe so. Are you talking about this?
There's a problem with those blocks.
That's it. Looks like it arrived safely. I was worried because the elevator wasn't working properly. I suppose sending something small doesn't pose any issues.
I would like you to insert this in my body.
Excuse me?
It's a special gift I prepared for Mihara. To get her stronger much more quickly. Tuck it safe and sound beside her Nikkei core if you would. I would have loved to handle it myself, what with this being the first experiment and all. But as you know, I don't exactly have freedom of movement right now.
I'm still
Why does she not have freedom of
following.
movement? What did he do?
Mihara was the one who contacted me. Quite eagerly, I must say. She told me she requires additional strength in order to fight gluttony. Given that she couldn't utilize her current body's ability to its fullest, she wanted my help. And to that end, she agreed to become my test subject.
Mihara?
That's why I prepared this little doohickey for her.
It's a doohickey.
Risky to be sure, but if you want
That
to
is
enhance
totally
your
not a
abilities
Raptor.
in
How
one
did she
area,
get a full functioning Raptor?
it's the
Questionable.
best option available.
So it's meant to enhance Anikei's abilities. Yet you're having me insert it beside her core separately. Is this a rapture core?
You're familiar with the ins and outs of Nikkei bodies. I'm sure you can insert it next to her current core easily enough, right?
This is incredibly dangerous. If I insert this inside her, the Nikkei core could...
Do you remember your promise from long ago? You said you would help me the next time I wanted to do something good. Well, now's that time. I can't leave the Ark at the moment. And Mihara needs to fortify her strength straight away. That leaves us with you, Mana. You're the only one who can do this.
You call
Put in
inserting this
quotation
inside a Nikkei a good thing?
Of course. I'm giving a Nikkei who wants to be stronger the power she deserves. What's more benevolent than that?
But a Nikkei and Rapture Core can't exist together. You of all people should know that a Nikkei's core...
Yes, I know.
Nika's core? What?
Nikkei cores have a barrier which prevents them from reacting with other cores. But what if you could break past that barrier?
What? Are
Basically,
you telling me you figured out a way? How?
same thing happened to Rappy.
That's my little secret. If
I'm
I
not figured
told
out what
you, you'd
happened
have
on
to get
Rappy.
sent somewhere awfully dangerous. You don't want that, do you?
No.
Now then, be a good girl, would you? Don't let your curiosity get the best of you. Don't peek inside the box and just put it inside her, okay?
Don't peek. No
Understood.
peekies. You shouldn't know anything.
What's this barrier you're both talking about?
Nikkei cores have a safety mechanism. which makes it so they can't react with other cores. Even if it's two Nikkei cores in one body, it prevents them from interacting. It would also prevent Rapture cores from devouring the Nikkei core, and vice versa.
You mean Nikkei and Rapture cores can consume each other?
Yes, a clear example of that is core dust. It can distill a Rapture core down to its essence and use that to stimulate growth within a Nikkei's own core.
Jian!
Oh dear, there I go again, running my mouth. If you knew any more about this, Mihara, you'd never be allowed up on the surface again. So I'll stop there. On the other
Eats
hand,
all the rapture
it's
cores.
worth sharing the stakes,
Nom.
Don't you think?
Of course. It's important to know these things.
Now then, Mihara, once that core is implanted into your body, all the abilities you previously couldn't draw out from your body will fully awaken. If there are no changes after the surgery, then it means your body itself is defective. However, I can quite confidently say that my sister is the best of the best when it comes to building Nikkeis. So I'm sure you'll become much stronger, Mihara. That is, if you can endure the pain. Every prior test subject has died because they couldn't withstand the pain. You, however,
She's a masochist.
said you'd
She's gonna be
willing to do
fine.
anything. So I'm sure you'll be able to endure it, won't you?
She took a bullet to the head before. It's gonna be
Of
fine.
course.
I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Pain was beyond anything imaginable. Courses through Mihara's body. And repeatedly turns red, fades away, and then comes back.
Warning, system error. Warning, core response error. Warning, core resonance activation. Connecting code. Error. Warning, core type. Match. Error. Warning, barrier. Reactivation required.
What is it?
I know you're not used to a core like this, but you've got to accept it.
Said the body near her core, switching heat, a blazing inferno. Conflagration expands, begins to engulf Mihara's own core.
Warning, barrier. Reactivation required. Warning, barrier. Reactivation required.
Warning sounds echo in her head. Movements and everything slowly becomes consumed by fire.
If this continues, my body will...
Better. So basically same as Rappy, just overheating. Oh. You know how to lock eyes. And his eyes are traveling with fear, terrified. Too much, too fast. Bedstone.
You... me... Don't worry. I'll pain, the sorrow, the desperation, all of it. I'll take it all in. I will never abandon you. This time, no matter what, I will bring you back on the right path. If we die together. And if we live together. I will claim this power as my own, in order to protect our bond, no matter how great the pain. I'll do this, so that no one will ever take you away from me again.
From me, Harris, bud. Clicked upon her.
Such power. My arms could be ripped off. My entire body could be smashed to a pulp. And I would enjoy it. There's no limit to the pain that I can now endure.
Oh, okay, girl, calm down.
Oh, the fun I'm going to have. In order to establish a connection with these chains, all I have to do is stab the enemy with this. Suen was right. If this is the kind of ability she originally envisioned, then the sensory exchange I was capable of before could only be considered a failure.
Uni and Moria are watching anxiously.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I've never felt this powerful in my life. Almost omnipotent. And considering how much energy I just released, it's bound to come calling.
There he comes.
Gluttony!
Now that our guest has accepted my invitation, let's go, Uni.
Also, damn. I mean, how are we looking good from this angle?
Let the hunt begin.
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
Shit's crazy, man. Shit's crazy. Oh, already so late, goddamn. I haven't even done the dailies yet. God damn, should have done the dailies at least yesterday. But I slept instead because I wasn't feeling well. The choices you make in life.
I won't stop until we reach the happy ending.
Exactly, Grey. Arrow swings her whip towards Gluttony. But Gluttony attempts to push it down.
Sorry to tell you this, but you're not going anywhere.
Lunges forward, striking at Gluttony with the pendulum. Twists its body.
Darn, it's good at sensing danger. Maybe it knows instinctively that a hit from this is bad news.
It steps back and swings the pendulum forward once more.
Watch out for the tentacles!
Sends its tentacles forward towards Mihara.
Uni.
Look at him growling. The thundering roar.
Everyone, duck!
Fires a weapon. It's hurling towards Mihara and Uni. Fragments able to shoot to the
Wow.
ground.
Your shooting is really improved, Mori.
I still missed a few, so don't get too comfortable.
Thankfully, it's too busy digesting something to spew out that silver liquid. In that case,
Yeah, it's trying
We've
to
got a
eat
chance.
the bubble. They're just going more attempting to swallow her. Bend her
Now
into
then.
gluttony. The chain-like patterns begin to itch themselves onto Gluttony's body, accompanied by a cold metallic sound. At the same time, similar patterns appear on Mihara's body.
now that our chains are connected, why don't we swap our senses?
The bodies glow. Light fills the air.
I can feel it. So this is what you're feeling. You really do have so much inside you. Then you've never felt the sensation of your own cheek being bitten down on, have you? Would you like me to show you? Let's enjoy this pain together.
Instead of her mouth. just bullying him. I think Gluttony's not having a good time.
You're so spirited now. Why don't we enjoy a little more?
Just the thought of biting onto your own cheek on purpose, it sounds so horrible.
My goodness. I didn't expect the pain to be so bad that you'd try to close your mouth. We can't have that. Otherwise Mori won't be able to pass through. Uni?
Go. Cousin Cricket dashes forward. Tries to open the struggling Gluttony's mouth and forces her body inside. Sinning fangs. She keeps the jaw forcibly
Uni.
open. Continues to spasm in pain. Mori, time. Move. Hands of her strength to keep the creature's mouth open as the crushing weight of the razor sharp
No,
teeth
your
bears down.
body can't handle the stress. You're incredible, Uni.
Uni.
Mori, you have exactly 30 minutes, not a second more. After that, my sensory exchange will be severed. You've got to convince Siren before then.
30 minutes? That's all I have?
Can
That's
you do it?
that's a more than enough
I can do
time.
this.
Then go. Go and rescue Siren.
The Glork is literally distracted with Siren. You just plant the crystals on there and be like, "Fuck off, bye bye." Lock eyes.
I can't believe it. Did she just wish you good luck?
I think so. Thank you, Uni. I'll rescue Siren if it's the last thing I do. Ah!
Husband!
Huh?
Yeah, dude, fuck that stuff, dude. As long as the crystal's fine. You can pick that stuff up later. Come on, we have no time for this.
No.
Girl, don't even think about it. You're gonna die anyways. Just run. This is a do or die mission. Consider yourself dead and run.
No.
There are people out there who have risked their lives for her. It's time for her to repay the affection she's been given. She's here to save a person, reached out, gave her a reason to live, to go to her. Hey, you wasted like a minute.
Siren.
Who was the lifeless it is? Yes, like the thought of jumping into a giant creature's mouth and just into complete darkness sounds scary as fuck.
Litter is here.
Thinking about it.
I can go further.
There's some dirt on my face.
I need time.
Let me check the mirror for a moment.
Lay off the tongue, Bolt.
Not bad.
These are awfully hard to operate.
Bob.
One more victory for
Give her a vote in me, it's your last battle for today. There's a massive tremor and the Crimson Sea begins to violently. The mermaid lifts her head and gazes above.
Gluttony is shaking?
He's in pain. Eyes focus on Gluttony's. Deep vibration reverberate through Gluttony's body as it tries to move. The liquids inside churns violently.
It's as if it's fighting against something. But what?
The rescue squad! Then it focuses. Can't see the noise coming from it.
Something is hurting it. Someone's running this way?
Siren.
Ah!
Ah!
Maury! I need to save her! Maury!
I really thought I was gonna die.
What are you doing here again?
Hold on. Thank goodness. I got it through safely.
Maury?
Siren! Let's get out of here.
Oh?
Ah, God damn it.
I
I was
will
still muted from
eliminate
coughing,
them
but yeah,
all.
let's get the fuck out of here, man.
There's some dirt on my face. Even when I'm barely unconscious. Let me check the mirror for a moment.
One more victory for Bolt and me!
Let's get out of this place, Siren. Mihara and Uni are waiting for us outside. They're keeping Gluttony from moving. We need to leave at once.
I can't. I must ensure the AA Pillar's energy is completely depleted.
You can do that outside. You just need to take it with you so that Gluttony can't consume it.
That's impossible. Gluttony is instinctively drawn to substantial energy sources. Even if we take it outside, Gluttony won't stop chasing it until it's consumed once more. If it does swallow it and ends up digesting it, there'll be no going back.
Then we have to take out Gluttony.
I'm sorry. I can't go up against Gluttony now. Not with my powers weakened as they are.
Just need to get her close to the core.
We can use this.
Rudimentary bomb!
What is that?
This thing absorbs electrical energy. If we can lodge it into Gluttony's core, we might be able to stop it.
Oh. How does it work?
I honestly don't really understand the mechanics, but Mana, a researcher from MMR, said that if this comes into contact with Gluttony's core, it'll expand and absorb all of Gluttony's energy until it ceases to be.
But doesn't that mean it would also be dangerous for us Nikes?
Yes, but Mana said it'll be fine as long as it's contained somehow, like in this glass bottle. They were originally intending to use the AA pillar to eliminate the crystals, but then Gluttony swallowed it and threw a wrench in the works.
So that's what the AA pillar was doing here in the first place.
I don't pretend to know all the details, but if we inject this into Gluttony's core, we can stop it. So let's be done with this and get the hell out of here.
Ugh.
Siren?
Mori,
Yes?
you came back to this hellish place to give me this?
Yes.
Thank you, Mori. And I'm sorry. But I'm not leaving this place.
What?
I will use this to defeat Gluttony. But first, you must leave.
No. I'm not leaving without you.
I might not be able to hit Gluttony's core on the first try. Even if I do manage to insert it into the core, it might not have the effect that we expect. Someone has to stay behind and keep watch.
Then we'll both stay.
We don't know how dangerous these crystals are, or what effects they will have on the bubbles, or Nikes. If
Actually, we
things
do
go
know what
wrong,
happens on Nikes.
we could both end up dead.
And we'll die together.
Mori!
Don't even think about using your Kotodama on me. No matter how many times you send me out, I'll find a way to crawl back in.
Mori, don't do this.
No, you stop this. Don't throw your life away just because there's a tiny chance things might not go as planned. If there's even the slightest possibility, you need to cling to it. Stay alive.
Mori!
I know that I can't be of any help here. I'm not a goddess of victory like you. And even getting Gluttony to swallow me was a struggle. I can't even shoot well enough to block all the debris flying at me and my friends. There's no way I can lodge these crystals into Gluttony's core either. Not with my pathetic strength. I'm just a useless Nikke with nothing but this body. An incompetent member of the incubator squad who's about to be scrapped. I can't make a single impact in this filthy, cruel world. I know that. I know that, but... I want to save you!
You know, time-wise, shouldn't Cinderella and Gregory appear right about now as well? I think that big enough of a fight would probably pay attention, would grab their attention.
You saved my life.
Especially after hearing what
I want
happened
see
to
a world
Siren.
where you can be happy. So live. Show me that it's possible. Prove to me that the world is a kind and beautiful place. That as long as you keep living, someday happiness will come.
Mori...
Prove to me that kindness should be repaid with kindness. That this is how we can find happiness. That good people will be rewarded someday. You're the only person who's ever celebrated my existence. You're the one and only true goddess of victory.
Goddess of victory.
I don't want to live in a world where you're not around. I'll lose all semblance of hope. How could I go on living in a world where no one celebrates my being there?
Cinderella's opinion?
So
Beautiful.
live for me. Even if there's one small chance at survival. Cling to it and seize victory. Stay alive and keep surviving. Save me.
Last
My
moment.
goddess of victory.
Oh. As of someone who trusts, who truly believes in her, eyes full of unwavering faith, eyes utterly unbreakable, those eyes a mermaid can see herself, Mori's goddess of victory. Dawns upon little mermaid. She recalls how so many years ago her friend had offered her to lift,
But
they
the
made
story
the-
isn't over yet. I must continue writing it. Not just for myself, but for all of you as well.
Today expecting to succeed? No. We never tried to predict our success. Instead, we simply carried out our mission, which was to rewrite our story.
I promise that the story we'll write from now on won't be one of failure, but one with a happy ending. Come,
Such a happy ending.
let's write our story.
Let's go! Now I'm motivated! And extended towards her. David or wanted to run away from. Unshakable faith guided her. Once more the hand is reaching out to her.
I can't give up. If there's even the slightest chance of us being able to rewrite our story, I have to take it.
If this thing is dead, we can nuke the elevator!
We'll survive. I will become the indomitable goddess of victory.
Yes, that's it.
Together, we'll survive and forge our own happy ending.
Yes.
Back in a bit. We'll be back in the next 9 minutes.
Saw teeth, entire buildings. Hope you put it to good use. Thank you. Welcome, fellow shopaholic. Thank you for coming. Doesn't it feel great spend another successful transaction? Doesn't it feel great,
Spending money? Yes. When? Okay, that's a funny name. No! That's the wrong button! One. I'm just trying to do the daily stuff as fast as possible. Which is, technically speaking, very fast as possible. Like, half the time I'm like doing it over an hour. Because I sit here talking, doing other stuff with people. Right, we're watching videos, so I keep tabbing out. Like, if the loading wouldn't be really faster. Realize that the squad is technically kind of old still. Because I have not replaced Modernia with Repipi. Hell yeah, brother!
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
I hate first place once and it immediately gets taken over again because the other fucking farmers are so crazy. Time for...
Hacking the enemy system. Hacking completed.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Last slippers, full contact. Pour out. Now is the time of true beauty.
I got a slipper. Man.
What are you looking at? Get lost! Oh, reloaded. Wasn't that cool?
This is pretty close to our practice drills.
Just a second, teacher.
I want to preserve beautiful
Now is the
memories of
time
my
of
campus
true
life.
beauty.
Just like how I did during practice.
At this point, like, I can't do more damage. Because this bitch is basically... doesn't take damage.
Let me check the mirror for a copy.
Oh!
Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Just a second, teacher.
If I just let myself die, that would have been faster, to be
I
honest.
want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Reloaded. Wasn't that cool?
Yeah, I don't have enough damage to one-shot them. This is kind of scuffed.
Now is the time of true beauty.
Just a second, teacher. That hurt!
I want to preserve beautiful
Now is
memories
the
of my
time of
campus
true
life.
beauty.
You kind of needed to fail, to be honest.
Just a second, teacher.
Kind of need to die.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Students can do. Woo!
Oh no!
That concludes today's lesson.
Good game. Good game.
expect your operations to be well planned. I'll be treating this no different from real combat.
Subduing target. Hold on a moment. Target eliminated.
May victory be ours.
Fully active. Pierce through.
I'll get them all! Dust yourself off and give it another go.
How heavy your burden has been.
Reload.
Hold on a moment.
Kotodama, the power hidden within one's words.
I'll get them all!
What I'm gonna do, because I don't care.
No, we won! Oh, happy day, Commander!
Welcome to El Marina! We have a star in our midst. Let's get this show on the road!
I don't even care. Like, arena is something I just click, done. I hate.
Oh no! What a shame! Now, let the games debut!
I don't know how arena entirely works. I've been too lazy to go through and do like properly adjusted arena build. I don't care.
Time to try again, no?
I was a second too late. How dare! The pains, chat. Well, I guess we could do this now. We're back again for the emotional finale. With, of course,
Uni, Mihara. They all risked their lives to save mine. It's time I return the favor.
of course, the heart mode cutscene will be missing. I don't know if I can show you that. Maybe we'll, maybe not. Depends. Chat asks nicely.
Engaging with enemy. Commander, stay behind me.
No. I'll fight them personally. I'll punch them. I'm just waiting for the day for the commander to just punt a fucking Rapture and just Rapture just dies. And Rapture was like, hell nah, what's wrong with this one? And just walks off. He's like, what's wrong with this one?
Looks like you've finally calmed down a bit.
Consumed in pain, its body shaken violently and stiffening.
Even a big old rapture like you has its limits when it comes to pain, huh?
Arms which have been holding Gluttony's mouth up and begin to creak.
Uni, it's exerting a lot of force, isn't it? Shall I help you
Go ahead.
lift this? You can handle it?
Especially like just let her bite down on Mihara. It's just causing itself more pain.
You're incredible, Uni. I know it must be tough, but you're holding up well.
Let go. Because the moment she does, 2 lives will be in danger. Uni suddenly feels if the weight is pressing down on her is that of 2 lives. And then she remembers the those 2 words around when taking countless lives. If she were to bear the weight of all those lives lost to her heinous, just how heavy would it be? The weight of her sin. Now realize the full weight that the promise she made then. She would do anything. The greater her realization, the greater the weight of the sins upon her shoulder, crushing her, suffocating her. Ah. Uni looks at Mihara.
It's okay.
Aww. Poor little bean.
You're
In a
not
big
alone.
rubber suit.
I'm here to bear the burden with you. That's why I gain this strength. So, let's save them. Let's rescue those who see our presence as a gift. The ones who consider us friends. If we keep saving them all, one by one, maybe someday, we'll be able to find the path to redemption. I'll be right there with you, Uni, until we reach the end of that path. So don't
Redemption.
be afraid. Anyway.
What kind of redemption? You mean a
I
Red Dead
managed to
type?
convince Siren. What's with all this shaking?
Pop.
Bubbles?
Bubbles! Tiny bubbles float toward Uni and Mihara's ears and whisper.
Mihara!
Siren?
Get back!
Uni!
Quickly pulls the pendulum. Massive water bubble shoots out of Gluttony's mouth.
Wow!
Comes into the ocean.
Uni,
And then
get down!
I put Uni down. So the liquid pours down from the sky. Mihara opens her eyes. A massive purple bubble spreads out above Uni and Mihara, like an umbrella shielding them from the silver rain. It's in the sense of the mermaid and Mori.
I won't let anything hurt you. Ever.
Siren.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Siren?
Oh?
Do I really have to fire this thing?
Uh-huh.
Oh, gun in
Let me
her
make
hand.
sure I've got this right. The bubble bullet containing the crystals is loaded in here. And once I pull the trigger, it'll fly straight towards the core, right?
Uh-huh. And while you do that, I'll send this entire space up to the surface. That way,
You're
we can
hungry?
protect
Eat this.
ourselves from any unforeseen dangers the crystals might pose.
You're going to bring up this entire area?
That's why I need your help. The moment I make this space float, that's when you fire that gun. That way, the bullet will hit the core at the same time we surface.
But what if I mess up? What if I miss the core?
It's okay. the bullet will find its mark.
What do you mean? The call's giant. How can you miss that?
In other words, even if I miss, you'll use your kotodama to make sure it lands where it should.
Uh-huh.
Hit
Alright
the
then.
crystal. Crystal hit the call.
I'm ready.
I guess we're gonna have Crystal
Let
Region
me know
2.0.
when I need to shoot.
Uh-huh. Alright then.
Lamara closes her eyes and gives the command to every bubble surrounding area.
Together now. Let's rise to the surface.
Let's rise to the surface. Powerful tremor, the space encased in the bubble begins to float.
Hurry, now.
So I am captain floating with
Here
pull.
goes nothing.
Pulls the trigger. Boom. Ball again pierces through the bubble wall and heads straight for Gluttony's core.
Siren!
Hit your mark.
Woo! He got hit. Get crystalled.
I thought I was gonna die back there.
What about the crystals?
We made sure it hit Gluttony's core.
He should get out of there.
Start to expand.
I guess
Ouch.
that wasn't quite enough to do the trick.
Yes, but it looks like it had no effect.
Points at Gluttony's mouth. Give him more. Countless crystals continually form and dissolve to silver liquid.
Looks like it chowed down on those crystals, all right.
Uh-huh. We must eliminate Gluttony once and for all before the silver liquid completely dissolves the crystals. So, I'd like to ask, will you fight by my side?
As if you had to ask.
Huh?
Let's kill this bastard.
Of course we're with you. That's why we came here.
Yeah, don't be silly and ask such an obvious question. I already told you, we're all coming back alive.
We have friends who risk their lives to save her. Friends who are unbreakable.
Right. We're all making it.
And
out
it's
of
Cinderella
this
just shows
alive.
up immediately, one-shots the
Let's
core.
win this together.
What's our problem?
Alright,
Encounter.
Alright, baby. Time to fight Gluttony. That racist little piece of shit. To be honest, in this view it doesn't look that terrifying, but the image of like a giant mouth appearing out the ground and eating like an entire city block is kind of scary. Even though it kind of died very easily. But we'll ignore this because it should be playable for someone that has started the game, so it makes sense that it's not that difficult for me. Ooh, he's screaming. Gluttony roars
doesn't
the
this
ground.
thing ever get tired? It's taken one heck of a beating, and it's still making such intense vibrations.
The core is certainly holding up better than we expected. It isn't breaking apart like we thought it would. Maybe the core has gotten weak, and there's not enough energy reaching the crystals.
If only we could throw some kind of bait to make the core expand and the crystals grow larger.
Bait. Ah,
The AA pillar.
I've got just the thing.
What?
Hey, you wanted the AA pillar?
AA pillar.
Eat it.
Oh, right. I totally forgot about that thing.
Since it's already been melted by the silver liquid, it should be absorbed quickly.
If If we feed that to the core, the crystal should grow much larger.
Uh-huh.
Well then, let's get this thing to open wide, so you can feed it a little treat.
Oh.
Let's go. All right.
Had to, bro, you gotta avoid the bullets. He's from retreating
Nice
on the
going,
ground.
Uni.
Yeah, he's not leaving. Miha swings her whip towards Gluttony. Boom into its body. And he spews silver liquid into the air.
Watch out!
Spread out.
Whispers an array of bubbles
Don't
expand
you
the shield
dare
around
go
the group.
around spewing such dangerous stuff.
Patterns appear on Gluttony's mouth beginning to
Shall we
glow.
have another go at it together?
White star on the inside of her cheek. Ah! Stop that! Ugh! A brief moment, Gluttony freezes, is unable to withstand the pain.
Siren!
Oh, you want this pillar so badly? Come and get it!
It stretched out her arms. Bubbles burning with the AA pillar's energy blooming in the air.
Everyone, step back!
Okay,
All right.
Peek. Yeah, he yanks out the pendulum. Desperately opens its mouth wide and lunges towards the mermaid's in colossal body scraping against the ground.
You want food?
You ain't food? Come on! I'll fly towards
Then
Gluttony's
chew
core.
on this!
Silver liquid from the bubble seeps into the Gluttony's core. Then... Ah, you fool! Each crystal absorbs the energies drinking from the core, causing it to rapidly expand.
Break apart!
At last, Gluttony's core shatters. Gluttony collapses to the ground. Crystal that filled its mouth scatter as well.
It's finally
Underground vibration grows fainter.
What's that?
Is there another one?
It's Gluttony's main body!
That was not his main
Wait.
body?
You're telling me there's more to this thing?
no wonder I sensed something more when I exchanged senses with it. That must have been the connection to its main body.
You're right! When I was inside its throat, I used the bubbles to investigate. Gluttony
just his
consists
head.
of one massive main body, with multiple mouths attached to it.
What the
The
fuck?
place where I was staying was inside the throat of one of those mouth organs.
So, the core we just destroyed is the core of that mouth?
I'm afraid so.
So that's why you kept saying we were inside its throat and not its stomach. That's some rapture.
How can you still
He
laugh at
destroyed
a time like
every
this?
single mouth of it?
What are we gonna do if that thing comes back?
It won't. Judging by how faint those sounds are, it seems to have run away.
He was like, hell
It
no.
severed one of its mouths and fled?
It most likely ran away because its main body was about to be swallowed by the crystal.
Nice to know we had it against the ropes. Considering how it ran off with its tail tucked between its legs, I doubt it will be back anytime soon. It knows that this place is filled with its worst nightmare.
what then? Did we win?
Yes,
I mean,
we
it's,
did.
I guess, victory.
We won.
We won!
So the head of Gluttony we ran into is not the same one, probably?
We
That's
won.
scary.
Good job, everyone.
Siren, how does it feel to be back in the great outdoors after so long?
Oh, well,
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I guess it has been a long time for you.
Average
Yeah.
gamer being going outside. It's like,
it's been a really long time.
Little Mermaid looks up at the sky. Familiar underwater scenery. A real sky comes into view.
Wow, the sun is rising.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Beyond the horizon, the sun slowly ascends, bathing the surroundings in its golden light.
It's breathtaking. The world is so beautiful.
You bet it is.
Oh, Mihara, Uni, Mori.
Tears flow from Little Mermaid's
Thank
eyes.
you for saving me.
Siren.
What are you crying for?
Because I'm so thankful. I never thought I'd be able to see the sun again. To be able to set my feet on solid ground. Breathe in fresh air. I didn't even dare dream of it.
Siren.
Thank
Oh.
you for saving me.
Oh, Bean.
For not giving up on me. For extending your hands out to me.
Oh man, don't you cry. If you do, I'll start crying too.
Oh.
That was more like laughter.
Cry,
Don't you start laughing. Do you have any idea how worried I was? Don't you ever do that again. No more heroic sacrifices or any of that nonsense. Never again. You hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Simply gazes at the moving scene before her.
Uni. How are you feeling? How does it feel saving someone for the first time? Feels good? If you feel good, then so do I. You did great, Uni. All right, you two. That's enough moving around now. That girl. Isn't that one of your bubbles, Siren?
Oh.
And looks in the direction where I was pointing. It was just Cinderella appearing. Hello!
Those are the bubbles I sent to find Cinderella.
Oh, Cinderella was following the bubble, so... disappears and eventually dissipates.
What's she doing here?
Siren, over there. Look.
Oh.
Over there.
Siren? Cinderella?
Well, what are you waiting for? Good thing you decided to stay alive, huh?
Ah, that was cute. Also, they could have just walked a bit fast and could have helped them in the fight. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Could have, you know, taken care of,
Finally met! My dream has come true!
One more victory for Bolt and me.
well, over 4 days left, and then we'll be able to see, well, technically we'll be able to see the special cutscene afterwards.
Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy.
I'd say
Leaving soon.
peak, man.
Thank you, everyone, for everything.
And now they just need to find Hansel and Gretel next, which are probably together somewhere. But we have like no clue at all. I had clues about Siren, but you know, considering the bubbles that are out there of Siren, it should be much easier finding them. Especially now that you could technically concentrate on making more bubbles, search for them. Dude, that power she has is kind of a power from mapping. She can easily find places. And also, we can, story-wise, if they bring Siren to us, fix that situation we have going on. Not that I'm gonna go into in 100% detail, because
Thank you, everyone, for everything.
but I do need to say, story-wise, absolutely peak. I do need to say. One of the rare events that plays enhanced of the story. What did she say? What did Abe say? To think which could create abuse like this. Yeah, I understand. I don't know which of these bubbles are new. Hey, a Cinderella. I don't know which one of these is new. No.
Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy. We finally met. My dream has come true.
My dream has come true. Indeed it
I'll
has,
be
Siren.
leaving soon. Thank you, everyone, for everything.
I'll collect the rest of the items whenever I care to. Right now, I think that's edge of this event. Oh, little bubble here. Where's... I want to see the... Look at this little shit. Plugging up the hole. Do need to say, Siren do be a champ, man, for surviving this long. In just a basically dingy hole. Inside a giant monster's throat, basically. Sad, I hoped Gluttony was dead now. But I guess we have a weapon for it right now. Just throw crystals at its core and then throw in an AA pill after it. Hella risky. We need Siren for it every time, but I need Siren, but I'm not getting her. Because that's another tier 1 starter that is not fucking Iron Core, and I want her! Give it to me, game! Please! Please shift up! Have mercy on this poor Floof! I don't have the money!
Your orders, please. Leave it to me.
Please. Don't freak out, but you've got the #1 heroine with you now.
Laplace, I don't need you. You have no use for me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, at least once. I can deal with just one copy. Then I can use her. I don't know what.
I will never fall.
Yes!
Never falter, for I must keep the promise I made to everyone.
Yes! 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 Yeah, whereas Sairan, Sirene, as we would say in German. That should still running. But we want to go back into the synchro device and go all the way to the bottom. Where there's slots free, next to grave, snow, and now we add where'd that bitch at? Hell yeah!
Could see me now? I'm sure she'd lavish me with praise.
Yes, she would. Now, equipped her with good gear. And if I have to yank it from somebody else, I don't care. I'll de-equip Crow again, if I have to. Ah, I don't have the shoot. But, well, do be like that. One of those. Perfection. How's she looking? Not good, strength-wise. She's worse than... She's better than her niece, okay. She's better than her niece now, which is good. But not up there. Where is she now? Worse than Mary, okay. That will change with time. Once I upgrade her gear and shit. Oh yeah, I've still an upgrade for Laplace. Whoopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. Where is Laplace? Laplace, you're getting another upgrade. Congratulations. You're being promoted to 3-star. 3-star? Complete. Congratulations. You can now blow up things more effectively. We'll go for 3 pulls. You get more 3 pulls. So just try to get another siren. Come on. Oof, that was all my luck, I guess. And the rain, the house, and the holy Deadpool. Amen, brothers! Yeah, that is tragic. No. No more search, no more doing for sound. Dog, where the fuck's my luck gone? God damn it, dude. I just need Mihara. Come on, baby. Mihara. Oh, yeah, baby! Please! Please, give me the Give me the lady! Give me the... Give me the food for the eyes!
To meet with my new teacher today.
Nope! It is child. We must protect. No, please. No, it's not respect. God damn it. It's Tetra. Who are you? Milk?
Leave the fighting to me. I'll show them what for.
You got no Chucky with you. I don't care. Get out of here. Saddy spaghetti floof noises. Okay. Alright. What's up, please? Please, man. Cosmograph, bless me with your powers. No, not even Cosmograph can help me in this dire situation of unluck. I get Siren once at least, I guess. Still have 18 days to get Mihara. Fuck.
Nice to meet you. What are you?
Leave it to me.
Ew. Nah, I'm joking. You have no problem with privity. Well, fine with me. Naga, I have more use for you right now. Thank you. Upgrade. Who needs upgrading? You. Congratulations, you're being promoted to 3-star.
Will you be giving us?
No. You have now become more useful to me. In my raging hatred towards, what's the boss called? I forgot. Didn't really matter. I think the best part about this game is anyways, its soundtrack. I'm gonna skip this shit completely. As I always do. Except for the bubble. We should decoration, which makes the bubbles. Beautiful sculpture. Wow. She's created a statue of Cinderella. Of course, Cinderella. I think it's beautiful. Probably don't make it Cinderella, but since the suit displays, I'll leave it here. Hehehe. Ah, thinking of your friend. That's cute. That's cute. Absolutely cute. Please all remember to pet the siren, for she a good bean. I don't understand. I've never used milk, but yes, she's still like.
I'm ready to.
But then again, I've never used Crow, nor do I want to give her anything. Does she even have equipment? I think at one point I de-equipped her on purpose. Nah, I think she got equipment again over time. Because she just had access equipment. But I think I give her equipment to somebody else at one point. Is it Senti? Does Senti have that type of equipment? Yeah, I think Senti got it. To be fully maximized, because Senti I at least use. Sometimes. If I need to for points. But other than that, yeah. I'd much rather have Senti have it than entitled shit.
Did you have a question?
Nope, no questions from me.
I should be able to provide.
No questions. Just fluffiness. And upgrade for Tia, you know? Got one for Naga, got one for Tia. Makes sense to me. So you might be like, why am I not getting Ray? Because Ray's kind of shit. And I have no use for her.
Thanks to you, I'm getting.
Don't waste your time and money.
I waste my time and money wherever I want it. Which is nowhere, because I don't have any. Cinderella.
Build you everything you need.
Should have do some of the lost sectors of the new lost sectors and get some some more claws. I hope I get Mihara. If not, once she gets adds to the normal pool, I'll hopefully get her through that eventually.
Hello, this is the
I
electronic integration system of the central
could.
government.
I can buy the spare body for the fake pilgrim. What do I do with this? Do I buy one Mihara or one Little Mermaid? I don't know. How good is Mihara? Probably really good, considering she's an Overax's bullshittery now. I forgot what it's called. Overspec? Overspec. Hey. Oh, I'm so fucking dying. It's way too fucking hot in here.
It's the final battle. Come on, we can do this.
I love that I can skip shit nowadays. It is so much nicer. I love that they've basically put in so much skipping stuff. You don't need to do half the stuff. You can do it. Like, the game doesn't stop you from doing it if you want to. But it allows you to skip everything. If you only care for story, go ahead. If you care for gameplay, do the gameplay part. But if your time is precious to you, you don't need to do it. You're not missing out.
Everyone, give them everything you've got.
And these quality of life things they all add, be it the bonding stuff and stuff, it just saves so much time. If you think how much the dailies took up before, even though they added new stuff, it takes up less time now than it did beforehand, which is crazy. They really, really value your time. I do love this about the game. I don't want to do this right now. I don't feel like doing this. I do not feel like fighting the crystal chamber again. I said crystal chamber. It's, god damn it, what's it called? Fake glass slipper.
Time to show off my skills.
With the psytrance music. I think about it, you know? If I get Mihara, I have something good for overspec. Yeah, for this one as well. Kinda need her for the tower. The questions over questions. What to do indeed.
Just a second, teacher. Stay focused, don't let your eyes wander. Just like how I did during practice. Reloading now.
Reload! Boom.
Woo! That concludes today's lesson. Whatever. I'll just do what I can. Just like how I did during practice. Oh, boom! Time for the grand finale! I'm overwhelmed. Just a second, teacher. Battery overload. Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Reloading now. Oh, boom! 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 Done. Nice and fast. Wasn't that cool? Reloading.
To you.
Stay focused, don't let your eyes wander. Oh, I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus.
Howdy!
Just a sec. Let's wrap this up. I'm hankering for something sweet. Teacher, let's go have some dessert now. Don't get yourself hurt, teacher. Just a second, teacher. Just like how— Oh, boom! You're all dead! These things are so weak. Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Nice and fast. Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick. Oh, boom! 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 Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Reloading. Stay focused, don't let your eyes wander. Oh, boom! Go, boys! Go! Just like how I did during practice. Ow!
Easy.
Rapture's eliminated!
Do, 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 do.
Welcome to El Arena! We have a star in our midst.
Ba, 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 ba. But I think. Let me check on something because I got a ping on the Discord. Also, I forgot to do something before stream. Also, I went full mute at one point and never unmuted in Discord. No, just a bad floof. Not good. Not a good floof. Let me just mute the game for now. Put that music on. Bop! I sit back to just talking because I'm done with Nika for now. No need to say, was fun. Had a good time. I have a funny idea of what I will do with my free time now. Because I'm free. I don't want to continue this stream unnecessarily and stretch this out forever. So I will send you off to Zaka. I can happen command. I'll be another good time. I will see you all in the Tomorrowlands. Not Tomorrowlands. Sunday. Oh, I'll see you Sunday. I say good night now. I'll hear you over at Zaka's stream. If you join there. And good night, everyone. Ciao, ciao. See you on Sunday. Bye-bye.